We are at the Suzuka Circuit Land for the 19th and final round of Season 2 of the SCRL Formula 1, the Red Bull Formula 1 Series. Got the sponsor. The number 14 of Roger McLaughlin leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the number 44 of Steve Larker. Entering the season finale, we have a 3-car battle driver championship. We got Tanner Hill, who's leading the points lead. He has a 1-point lead over Zachy Fitzwater Sr. and a 9-point lead over David Solomon. Everybody else, Sebastian Torres and Nick Kennedy, who are currently 4th and 5th, are 13 points behind. The maximum points you can gain in one race is 10. So we have a 3-driver battle in the season finale here at Suzuka. So entering this race, as I mentioned, Tanner Hill has a 1-point lead. Tanner Hill is starting back in 18th outside of points. Zachy Fitzwater Sr. is starting 7th inside points. David Solomon will be starting in the 11th spot. Now, if by any chance we have a tiebreaker, by virtue of wins, it'll go to Tanner Hill, who has 3, Fitzwater has 1, Solomon has none. So these drivers, they have to race every lap to try and gain as many spots as they can here at Suzuka. And for the first time in series history, we are running the long version, the 3.6 mile, compared to the 1.9. Nick Kennedy, our Season 1 champion, is the defending winner of this race. He is starting dead last. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
The field is rolling off, so it comes down to this. 1 race, 3 drivers, 1 championship. Zachy Fitzwater Sr. is the only driver of the 3 to have known what it's like to be a former champion. And we got a car coming to pit road. That is Trey Wright. Horrible start for Trey Wright. That'll stack the field up just a little bit. Pull them belts tight. We are racing 6 laps here at Suzuka. There's a green flag. Off towards turn number 1. Roger McLaughlin pulls down in front of Steve Larker. Heading off into turn 1. Battle for second. Here comes Carter Friesen on the outside. Winless in his Formula 1 series. Trying to go for the race lead around Roger McLaughlin. And he will assume the race lead for a brief second. Roger McLaughlin fighting hard on the outside. But Carter Friesen will clear. Roger McLaughlin, though, fighting back. Carter Friesen will clear, as instead of going to the right, we are turning to the left, going the long part of this track. There is Zachy Fitzwater Sr. trying to go around Tony Newman. Where's David Solomon? There he is. And Tanner Hill is way back there outside of points. Remember, he has a 1-point lead. So Zachy Fitzwater Sr. just has to finish 8th, and he will be our champion. Right now, he is currently in 5th. That'll lock up the championship for Fitzwater Sr. And you see Trey Wright is back out on track. So he will at least complete 1 lap. There you see Tanner Hill trying to make a move on the outside of Patrick Smith. Tanner Hill trying to do everything he can. He started in the very back. Whoa, we got a car off track. That's all right. Remember, Tanner Hill just has to finish 1 position higher than Zachy Fitzwater Sr. And he'll get his first championship. But he is way in the back, as is Sebastian Torres, who's been mathematically eliminated. And there's our Season 1 champion, Nick Kennedy. He's won twice this season, but it's not been a great season for him. And drivers are stacking up. Will there be a caution? Will there be a safety car? No, there won't. Carter Friesen will lead the first lap here at Suzuka. He's already pulled away from Roger McLaughlin and Steve Larker in the Mercedes. There is our would-be champion, Zachy Fitzwater Sr. has 2 career championships to his name, trying to go for number 3. David Solomon has worked his way into 9th. Remember, he came in -9. Whoa, he goes off track. That's going to ruin his... No! Whoa, back out on front of his teammate Marcus Asecchi, and Solomon has crashed. He's trying to get his car fired, but nope, it'll stall. In the gravel trap, no caution. But Solomon's chances at a championship is over as he is still sitting in the gravel trap. Just too aggressive trying to go. So that means we're down to 2 drivers now. Tanner Hill and Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who is currently in 5th still. That's how close Tanner Hill is right there to getting in the points range. But man, there's David Solomon. His championship hopes over. Well, battle for position. Richard Torres trying to go around Tony. We got a car off track. Roger McLaughlin, 2nd. That's going to give a point to every driver, including Tanner Hill. Driver's just getting way too aggressive. Carter Friesian leads him up the hill into this little chicane. Off the final turn. Carter Friesian will lead lap number 2. 4 laps to go in Season 2. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. has moved up a spot. He is now in 4th. Tanner Hill. Where is he? There he is. Currently in 11th. He is outside points. Colin Dryberg, the Mercedes, is in 10th. The last driver to receive points as of right now. You see Steve Larker's trying to slowly close in on Carter Friesian. Friesian is winless this season. Trying to turn around here in the season finale at Suzuka. Steve Larker trying to get the first win for Mercedes here in Season 2. It's been a dismal season for that team. Colin Dryberg's not really been up to par to his usual strengths in this league. But Steve Larker's trying to end on a high note. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. currently in 4th. There's Tanner Hill in 11th still. Trey Wright trying to catch back up to the field after heading the pit road on the first lap. Tanner Hill trying to do everything he can. Came in with a 1-point lead. As of right now, he would lose the championship by, I believe, 9 points. If Zachary Fitzwater Sr. finishes where he is running right now. Of course, anything could happen. He could blow up, he could crash, he could slide off track. Tanner Hill just has to finish 1 position above him, and he will win the championships. Fitzwater has to go out and beat him as well by 1 spot. And as of right now, he's doing that. Battle for position. Tanner Hill trying to get into the top 10. Battle on Colin Dryberg as Jack Halleck trying to pass Tanner Hill. And this is Zachary Fitzwater Sr.'s teammate, so we don't want any team orders where he took him out. And Tanner Hill quickly dives to the inside, trying to pass Colin Dryberg. And Tanner Hill will complete the pass. Dryberg fighting hard on the inside, though. Not giving up. will finally clear the Mercedes. So move Tanner Hill up into the 10th spot. But Zachary Fitzwater Sr. still running in 4th. As Carter Friesian has pulled away from Steve Larker just a little bit, and you still see David Solomon still on pit road. The team's trying to repair that car. So it's now down to 2 drivers, Fitzwater Sr. and, of course, Tanner Hill. Tanner Hill trying to catch up to Roger McLaughlin. This will be for 9th. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll see if Tanner Hill can get around him. Every position counts. You never know if a driver might slide off track. Tanner Hill makes a peek. Here he goes. Still out on side by side for Roger McLaughlin. Up the hill. Still battling side by side. This is for 8th spot. Tanner Hill run on the inside. Not able to clear just yet. Still side by side. McLaughlin should have the preferred line as we go into the chicane. Yep. Tanner Hill not able to complete the pass as we got 2 laps to go here in Season 2. Tanner Hill moves up to 10th. That will not give him the championship. He will lose it by 9 as of he's running right now. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. being hounded by Tony Newman. Fitzwater just trying to hit his marks, make no mistakes. Just has to beat Tanner Hill by 1 position. He cannot be tied with Tanner Hill because he would lose the tiebreaker. Battle for position. Tanner Hill still trying to go for 9th. And he will complete the pass. He's pretty far away from catching his teammate, Marcus Sachi, so we'll see what happens. The battle for the lead is heating up as we got a 3-car battle. Carter Friesian, Steve Larker, and Trevor Collins. Carter Friesian trying to win out of the track that his teammate, Nick Kennedy, won at in Season 1. And up, we got a car on pit road. That is Joseph Huffman. And as you saw before, David Solomon has finally gotten back out on the track, so he's just trying to ride around. Tanner Hill, of course, moved up to 9th. He's trying to gain on Marcus Sachi, but I think it's a little too late. He needs Fitzwater Sr. to blow up or something. Carter Friesian leading his way up the hill and to the last chicane. Off the final turn. White flag, 1 lap to go for Carter Friesian. Who's going to win the race? Who's going to win the championship? Zachary Fitzwater Sr. currently in 4th. Tanner Hill, 9th. No, excuse me, 8th. He's gained 2 spots. He's trying to close in on Marcus Sachi. Fitzwater just has to hit his marks. No mistakes. Stay on track. And he will pick up his 3rd career championship. Won the Rainbow Dash Truck Series Championship in Season 2, I believe it was. Then he won the IROC Series Championship the last time we competed in that. Now he's going to try and add a Formula 1 championship to his trophy shelf. But it's all happening behind Carter Friesian. He's held off the Mercedes of Steve Larker. And barring something happening over the next few turns, looks like Mercedes will go winless here in Season 2. He heads up the hill, hitting his marks. Has a 1.3 second lead, no challenge from behind. Into this turn right here that several drivers had problems at, but not Carter Friesian. Fitzwater hits his marks during that turn. Tanner Hill trying to close in on Marcus Sasachi, but I don't think his teammate's going to pull over for him. There you see David Solomon just in front of our race leaders. Came in -9. He will not win the championship. Carter Friesian staying on track. Heading toward the chicane for the final time. No mistakes for the 9 car. Steve Locker tries to close in, but it's not going to be enough. Into the final turn. Carter Friesian scores his first SCRL Formula 1 Red Bull Series win. He wins the season finale at Suzuka. And crossing the line in 4th right there, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. He will win his 3rd SCRL championship. As you see, Tanner Hill crossing the line in 8th. That will not give him the championship. There he is, our champion, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And there's our race winner, Carter Friesian. Here are your race results. Carter Friesian scores his first win of the season in the season finale. 2nd, Steve Larker. So Mercedes will go a winless season here in Season 2. 3rd, Trevor Collins. 4th, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. That will give him the championship. 5th, Tony Newman. 6th, Richard Torres for Ferrari. 7th, Marcus Sasachi for Red Bull. 8th, Tanner Hill came in above 1 over Zachary Fitzwater Sr. I believe he'll lose by... I think he'll lose by 4 or 5, I believe, using the math is correct. 9th, Roger McLaughlin, and 10th, Jack Halleck. Rest of your race results, we actually had 20 drivers finish the race, but we had 19 finish the race on the lead lap. Joseph Huffman and Bryson Hill were both out due to crashes during this 6-lap event. Well, that officially concludes Season 2 of the SCR Red Bull Formula 1 Series. Here at Suzuka, we will take you to victory lane with Carter Friesian and see for sure if Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is our Season 2 champion. Here are your point standings after round 19, the Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka Circuit Land. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is officially our Season 2 champion. He won the championship by 3 points over Tanner Hill. Wow. In Season 1, Nick Kennedy won by 1 point over Ice Pearly 2, but once again, this Formula Division gives us amazing championship battles in the season finale. Fitzwater won by 3 points over Tanner Hill. 3rd, Carter Friesian with the win. Jumped 4 spots, and Solomon, who entered 3rd, left 4th in points. So Zachary Fitzwater Sr., our Season 2 champion, had 1 win on the season. That was at Spa. He had 9 top 5s and 13 top 10s. 2nd, Tanner Hill, an amazing debut season for him. He had 3 wins on the season at Shanghai, Monaco, and Kyalami. He had 6 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Carter Friesian won the season finale at Suzuka. He had 7 top 5s and 12 top 10s. David Solomon, the rookie, driving for Toro Rosso. No wins on the season. He had 7 top 5s and 8 top 10s. 5th, Sebastian Torres. No wins on the season, so it is his first ever winless season here in the Formula 1 division. He had 6 top 5s and 9 top 10s. Still a top 5 finish for Sebastian Torres in the Ferrari. 6th, Riley Spurley. He had 2 wins this season at Hockenheim Ring in Monza. He had 5 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 7th, our Season 1 champion, Nick Kennedy. It may be a disappointing season since he did not repeat, but he still had a career, not a career best, but he still improved on his record for the most wins in this series. He had 2 wins at Magny Core and Österreich Ring, otherwise known as Red Bull Ring. He had 5 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 8th, Tony Newman, 2 wins on the season. He won at Bahrain. And later on in the season, at Circuit of the Americas, he had 4 top 5s and 11 top 10s. 9th, Marcus Sassachi, driving for Red Bull. 2 wins on the season. He won at Yas Marina at Estoril. He had 3 top 5s and 10 top 10s. 10th, Colin Dryberg, a winless season for him for Mercedes. He had 5 top 5s and 13 top 10s. 11th was Steve Larker, no wins on the season, 5 top 5s and 11 top 10s. 12th, Ty Dent scored his first win in 4 years, won back-to-back at Zandorf and Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. He had 3 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 13th, Trey Wright, our winner at Melbourne, was his lone win of the season. He had 5 top 5s and 7 top 10s. 14th, Gordon Smith, our winner at Hungaroring. He had 3 top 5s and 8 top 10s. 15th, Bryson Hill, 1 win on the season. That was at Mexico City. He had 4 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 16th, Joseph Huffman, no wins on the season. He had 3 top 5s and 6 top 10s. 17th, Jack Halleck, no wins, 4 top 5s and 9 top 10s. 18th, Richard Torres, driving for Ferrari, no wins, 3 top 5s and 7 top 10s. 19th, Roger McLaughlin, our Silverstone race winner. He had 3 top 5s and 6 top 10s. 20th, Cassie Denton, no wins, 3 top 5s and 6 top 10s. 21st, Trevor Collins, no wins, 1 top 5 and 4 top 10s. 22nd, Patrick Smith, no wins, 1 top 5 and 4 top 10 finishes. Now for our statistics. Most wins, that goes to Tanner Hill with 3, Marcus Sassachi, Nick Kennedy, Riley Spurley, and Tony Newman with 2 apiece. Most top 5s, that goes to our champion, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. with 9, Carter Friesen, David Solomon with 7, Sebastian Torres and Tanner Hill with 6. Most top 10s, Colin Dryberg and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. with 13, Carter Friesen with 12, Steve Larker, Tony Newman with 11 apiece. Poles, we skip qualifying. Most laps completed, Carter Friesen 133, Steve Larker 132, Gordon Smith, Nick Kennedy with 131, and Colin Dryberg with 130. Most laps led, that goes to Marcus Sassachi with 15, Sebastian Torres, Tanner Hill with 14 apiece, Riley Spurley, Tony Newman with 11. Most miles completed, Carter Friesen once again 519, Steve Larker 514, Tanner Hill, Sebastian Torres, and Gordon Smith with 509. Now for our general statistics for the season. The fastest average was Monza for the Italian Grand Prix, 145.852 miles per hour, won by Riley Spurley. Our slowest was Grand Prix of Monaco, of course at Circuit de Monaco, 51.586 miles per hour, won by Tanner Hill. Our biggest margin of victory was the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, where Marcus Sassachi dominated. Our closest margin was the Circuit of the Americas, won by Tony Newman. Fastest, slowest pole is the same thing because we skipped qualifying. Most lead changes, Magny Core with 6. Most leaders, Magny Core with 5. Most yellows, Magny Core with 3. Most cars run in Spa, all 22. Most DNF, Circuit of the Americas, with 6. Well, that officially concludes Season 2 of the SCRL Red Bull Formula 1 Series. I hope everybody had a fun season. It was fun for me to produce, record, and broadcast these races here on YouTube. I hope everybody enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, all those good things if you enjoyed the series. What was your favorite moment? Did you enjoy this series? What should we do next? Zachary Fitzwater Sr., you have the exclusive right of choosing what series we do next after the Formula E champion decides. So congratulations to Fitzwater for scoring his 3rd career championship here in the SCRL. And until we see you next, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.